Hi friends, I have a story to share with you. It's called The Eagle and the Wren, and this is a fable retold by Jane Goodall and illustrated by Alexander Reichstein. Once upon a time, a long time ago, the birds got into an argument about who could fly the highest. "I can fly so high," said the skylark, "that I become a tiny speck in the sky, and then I disappear altogether. And you can only hear my voice, my beautiful song. I can fly the highest." No, said the dove. "I can fly the highest. I was sent by Noah to search for signs of the ending of the great flood. From high in the sky, I flew to pick the olive branch that has become a symbol of peace. I can fly the highest." "I can fly even higher," said the vulture. "I circle up and up and up until I can look across half the world. That's how I see my dinner, the animals who have died. I can fly the highest." "You're all wrong," said the majestic eagle. "I am king of the birds, and my wings are strong. My heart is great, and I fly far above the world and look down to see all that is going on below. I can fly the highest." "Be silent, all of you," said a wise owl. "We will have a contest for all the birds. We will find out just how high each one of us can fly." So all the birds took to the air, and there was a great flapping of wings and squawking and calling and hooting and croaking. Oh my. And some of the birds didn't fly very high at all. They quickly came back to earth. They were a bit sad, but the ostrich welcomed them back. "You have all done as well as nature intended," he said. "You all have wings, but each of you flies to a different height for a different purpose. After all," he added, "I can't fly, and I'm certainly not ashamed of that. I use my wings in the beautiful dance that wins me my bride." Some of the birds flew very high indeed. But after a while, many of them grew tired and could fly no higher, so they came back to earth. The vulture saw a dead animal and was suddenly so hungry he dived down and out of the contest. Just a few birds were able to keep on flying. Eventually, the skylark and the dove came down too. They couldn't go any higher. And in the end, they could only see one bird still up in the sky, so high he seemed to almost be in heaven. And it was the eagle. And finally, even he could fly no higher. Tired but proud, he hovered way up in the sky. "I knew I would win," he said to himself. But just as the mighty eagle soared high above the earth, something crept out from underneath his thick feathers. To the eagle's amazement, he saw a tiny bird, a little wren, flying even higher than he was. He tried to get above her, but he was too tired. "How did you fly so high?" he asked her, and she laughed a tiny laugh because she was such a tiny bird. "You carried me all the way," she said. "I couldn't have flown so high by myself, but don't worry, you won the contest. I've always wondered what the world looked like from high up at the top of the sky, and now I know. I shall always remember this. Thank you." When they got back to earth, they told their story to the other birds, and the owl praised them both. "Together you have set a new record," he told them. "With your strong wings and determination, mighty eagle, and with your dreaming and your quick brain, little wren, you have flown to a height never reached by any bird before." And that's the end. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.